Watching this back is special for me because of how much sentimental value it has. Growing up with a musical dad was a key part of my success up to this point.
Thank you for joining me in this interview today.
Thank you very much.
You ready for some questions?
Of course.
So how could you say your journey to stardom began?
It began simply by not giving up despite my difficult circumstances. As a child, I was affected by poverty, and you could really see that in my upbringing. But it really made me determined to become the person I am today, and I'm thankful for that.
Interesting. I noticed you mentioned poverty. Could you explain how that may have created any challenges that formed you into the musician you are today?
It created challenges in the sense that everywhere I went trying to start my musicianship, it really affected me because people looked at my CV, looked at my profile. They could see I lived in poverty before and they didn't want me.
So musically speaking, what inspirations did you have growing up?
A lot of the music inspirations I had came from my dad, so a lot of the Beatles, the Arctic Monkeys, Red Hot Chili Peppers, a lot of came from him. And I'm really thankful because of his inspirations.
And how could you say those inspirations formed you into who you are today?
They formed me into who I am today by just simply not giving up. I saw their stories, their documentaries, how they talked about them growing up, they got in trouble, they weren't well in school, and it really inspired me to be who I am today.
So could you please explain one of your most recent concerts? Back to the theme of poverty. How could you say that you've incorporated that in your music and songs?
In terms of incorporating it into my music, my first album that I wrote, all the earnings went towards a poverty charity. And just along my career, I've helped loads of people in poverty. My first number one, I helped my parents get out of poverty, and just doing so many good acts to say thank you for the people who helped me.
So have you worked with any commissions that are to do with poverty?
So recently I created a charity called Change for Good, who helps people in poverty and gives them support through food, money and other essential items, and I'm very grateful for my help, and it's getting better and better every day.
Well, to wrap things up, Apollo, I want to say thank you for joining me in this interview and thank you for asking the questions.
Thank you very much.